Hey guys, Somebody's Gun here. Got some solid feedback on my previous POI analyses, so we're going to continue doing it. This POI analysis is going to be focused on Misty Meadow. We're going to break down the POI as a whole, talk about the pros and cons, and then give you a couple places that you could be landing at if you like this POI. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, please feel free to click that subscribe button down below, and let's hop right into it. Misty Meadows is a fairly straightforward POI. It's beginning to see more traffic. Nonetheless, the POI is split into two major sides. We have the east side and the west side. They're going to be naturally split by this bridge and river in the center. And there's going to be different pros and cons to this entire POI. One of the pros is that it's splittable. The other pros are that there's tons of loot and ammo available. There's noms or consumables you can find on the east side, as well as the materials. Now, as far as the cons go, it's always going to be contested. This place is hugely congested. Then there's going to be the third parties. There's tons of places to land outside of Misty that are going to lead to you getting third party if you're not aware to what's going on at the POI. Now, one of the pros to this POI is going to be the loot and ammo available. The west side of Misty Meadows has 10 total available chests. The east side has 15. So there's obviously more loot on the east side, but it's going to be more contested, more congested, more traffic that you're going to have to deal with. Obviously, there's tons of floor spawns all over the place and ammo boxes. Now, one of the advantages of the east side over the west side is there's going to be 4 nom boxes, or the vegetable fruit crates, whatever you want to call them. There's going to be 4 different ones on the east side, and there's none on the west side. So the loot is definitely better on the east side, and if you know where to land, you could easily take advantage of that. Another advantage to Misty as a landing spot is going to be the available materials. You can easily capture max metal, brick, and wood. There's not many places on the map where you can say you could easily grab all 3. Now, especially for trios, this is going to be a huge advantage because you don't have to scavenge and farm buildings or anything like that. There's going to be easily farmable materials of all different types to help you grab tons of mats. Now, different people may see the POI being splittable as a pro or a con. For me, it's definitely a pro because you can grab one side of this POI and easily disengage and get out of here. So if you don't want to take a fight, you don't necessarily have to, and the natural split gives you the ability to disengage easily and see if someone's trying to push you from the other POI. So again, a pro to some, a con to others, but I definitely see it as a benefit to be able to not fight off spawn every single game if someone's on the opposite side of Misty. Now, the biggest con to this POI is it's always going to be contested. Rarely, if ever, are you going to be able to grab Misty by yourself. You may be able to grab one side, but almost always is there going to be someone landing at Misty. Whether it be trios or solos, you have to be able and comfortable to fight off spawn if you want to land at Misty Meadows. The other major con to Misty is that it's easily third-partyable. There's tons of places to land on the outside of this POI, and often people do, especially in solos. You will have people land on the outskirts in these different ski lodges or at the racetrack to the north. There's tons of places where solos can grab some loot and then run into the POI and third-party a fight. Additionally, the POI itself is going to lead to some third parties and weird engagements. There's tons of different roofs and crevices that people can hide behind that give you safe plays to third party, but at the same time, your opponents can be doing the same thing. My suggestion for landing at Misty is landing at any of these 3 groupings of chests. So there's 3 chests in every circle, and you can easily and quickly grab 3 of these chests that I'm pointing out here. And I like to land in the corners, so like any of these places in the middle here tend to be more third-partied than the corners of this map, specifically because you're putting yourself in the middle as opposed to a corner, so I'd always prefer the corner. Now there's also tons of floor loot. If you can identify different floor loot, I would grab that as opposed to going for a chest. My advice is always go for the loot that you know as opposed to going for loot that you can potentially be there. And what do I mean by that? If you see an SMG, a shotgun on the ground, something that's going to help you win an early game fight, go for that as opposed to going for a chest, which could have a pistol or a hunting rifle, which is going to be absolutely miserable for you to fight with. So go for the loot you know, not the loot that is potentially there. Well, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something about Misty. Hopefully this helps you figure out whether you should be landing here or not. If you do, hopefully these little tips about landing here and where you should grab loot from are helpful as well. Go ahead, share with your friends, or don't because you don't want them to land at your POI. Either way, I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you very much. If you did enjoy the content, please like and subscribe as it greatly helps me out. I will see you guys next time on Somebody's Gun, and thank you for watching.